Well, I think sometimes we get ministry, we look at it religiously.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And really we serve, which is ministry, to serve.
Okay.
We serve by our gifts and our talents and what we have. And God takes what we have, no matter how little it is, and he can multiply it. He can equip us to make it even more. So the simple act of saying, well, I'm going to take care of these children. I'm a mom, and I'm going to use that ministry of serving children, because when we have children, our own children. We don't have children for them to serve us. We have children to serve them. God gives them as a gift to us. And so it's that act of service and the things that we do, the ordinary things of life that we do, that for our kids that are coming from the system creates a place of safety and security. So they know they're safe here until they can return to their families of origin. Yeah. So that gift, so that's what serving to me is about. And then as our role of the agency is to equip them to be able to do the work of the ministry, to give them the knowledge they need to understand life from a child's perspective that has experienced trauma, so that they can still create that place and that child can thrive in that home until they return to their families of origin.
So someone that's doing foster care, and they're maybe not understanding that it's a ministry. They're thinking, well, I'm just going to open my home and here I am and I'm just going to do this thing. What's the difference between that and then somebody that's like doing it as a ministry? Does that make sense? I mean,
well, I think it's a matter of semantics, because it's the ordinary, serving God is ministry. I think that's where people have to, whatever they do, the scriptures say, whatever you do, do it heartily as unto the Lord and not unto man. So all of whatever we do it as unto the Lord. With that heart of, Lord, that's an expression of my love for you. And even the things that are the drudgery of ordinary days, right? Yeah. We go, okay, Lord, but this is a part of your plan for me. Your plan for me is family and marriage, and I'm called to serve you in this way, where other people aren't called to serve him in that way. But our lives should be an expression of our love for the Lord and being able to help lead people to that grace. We do it by example. We're a living epistle, and that's what foster care is. And we interface as parents, we interface with the state, with the courts, with workers, but really what we're doing is we're a container for the good news, for God, the love of God in us. God has saved us and transformed us, and our life should be that expression to our children, to our foster children, and to the world.
Yeah, and I like what you said there, because you're talking about not just to the children. Now you're saying, okay, wait a minute, we may have a ministry to the DCS worker. Right. We may have a ministry to all the people, the team that we work with. Because as a foster parent, you're working with a whole host of team members who come from different places, and you have an opportunity to
even the child's parents through shared parenting. Of course, I think we get religious in the church where we look at discipleship and we think it has to be, first you got to get them saved, and then you got to give them the Bible, and then you got to do these Bible lessons with them. But, really discipleship is coming alongside, walking alongside with that person wherever they're at and helping to speak into their life the truth that God has imparted to us in a way that they can receive it. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's kind of like with our kids. It's like with your own kids, even before you have a foster child. You're there to disciple them and help them along that path, to lead them to know the loving God that's there for them.